Hi, I'm Ali from PBO and I'm here with Andrew Bedwell, and he's just showing me around Big C, his 1.1 metre yacht, which he is going to sail across the Atlantic. And he's going to tell us a little bit more about the food.
So what we've got is it's basically pemmican, which is basically something that Amundsen and all that, they used it across the Arctic and things like that, and Antarctica as well. So it's beef drippings, beef and raisins. You're not vegetarian, are you?
I thought I was like carrot cake.
Oh, don't be so
Fruit
positive.
cake.
Right, so here is a freshly made sample. I wouldn't take the
Okay.
big bit, but you can bunch into that. I'll take that little bit for you.
All right then.
So I tell you what, I'll have a bit with you as well, just to make sure you know. Oh,
It actually looks delicious. It looks like tiffin or something that's going to taste amazing.
it ain't
but-
as good as tiffin,
Okay.
believe me. But
It's okay. You can taste the raisins. It's okay. I wouldn't want to eat too much of that. So this is your main meal, is
Yeah,
this? And
yeah.
how much of this do you eat a day?
that I'll be eating 2 of those a day, so that is going to be it. But you've also developed this new one as well. You can try that.
Okay.
Go on,
So
take
this
it.
has got red bits in. It looks
Yeah.
like sort of pepper and
Yeah, you're right.
Is that meat as well in
Try
this
it.
one? Okay.
Got a bit of a crunch to start with, and then the flavour comes out.
That's a lot more savoury than this one. Almost a little bit salty.
Yeah.
I quite like the crunch. I've no
Yeah.
idea what meat it
Right.
is.
That's
Or
beef.
Oh, that's beef.
Dehydrated beef,
Okay.
completely dehydrated chili, not chilies, peppers, and you'll start now getting the flavour all coming out a little bit. It takes a while, but it comes out. You might not have had enough, but it's just enough.
It is tasty. It's not as as horrible as it sounds, and it's
No.
cold and crispy and not how we normally eat beef.
No.
But yeah, that's not bad.
It's doable.
So you're gonna have 2 of those, one of those and one of those? Or?
No, it's going to be mainly that one. This is just a sample that we've tried. We're trying
Okay.
at the moment.
Yeah.
So it may be that, or it may be this. We may mix them up and see. It's whether this one, well, they're both going to have aspirin added to try and thin the blood, and then they're going to have acids in there to stop scurvy and some nutrients, as well as a drink that Revive Active have made us a drink that we're going to be drinking. So that gives us huge amounts of vitamin C and for the joints. So we're working on that as well at the moment. So there's a lot going into that to make it as light, because that's 50 kilos of that we'll be taking.
Wow.
And in comparison with the boat, it's a huge bit, and it's also got to be stored in the right place.
Yeah. So how many calories are in there?
Go on, how many do you think?
Well, I guess 4,000.
No. So what we've got is that. I'd love to have 4,000, but I'll actually put weight on. So what we've got on there is that's about 1,200 calories
Oh,
in
right.
there. So it's not as much as you think.
No.
Sorry, 1,600 calories. That would be about that. So yes, that's about 1,600 calories. So 3,200 calories thereabouts a day. Obviously, if we find that we're slower than we need to, we should be cutting that down and slowly get it. But that will last like that for years. That can sit there, and it's been out. Well, that bit you've just had is about 2 weeks old, but it's
All right.
you don't know. It doesn't make any difference.
No,
It just works.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And that's is this made by a company that sort of specialises in food for offshore expeditions? Or...
No,
No, is this made by you?
me and my wife.
Oh, that's
So
amazing.
my wife sits there and is helping making it. So yeah, so there actually isn't really anyone. As you can see, it's not the best thing, but
It's
for,
tasty.
for adventures, it's perfect. I know for certain on all my adventures before I go, which may be mountainside things, hill mountain walking things, I'll be using that for my food,
Yeah.
just to get myself used to it. And from April next year, I should be eating this all the time.
Okay, and then when's the trip?
May.
May.
But we
Okay.
are still looking for a title sponsor, so I'm going to
Right.
put that in there.
do. And if there are any title sponsors watching, which website do they need to go to?
Well, best thing to do is go into the Facebook page, Big C Atlantic Challenge, and then we've got GoFundMe on there as well, and obviously there's information about sponsors and sponsorships as well.